Oh, pardon me.
Don't mind him, Poppet. I doubt he even noticed you were there. Come in, come in. What news from Morthal?
More of the same. But I have a letter from Idgrod for you. Here.
Not my sister, I assume.
No, the younger Idgrod.
Thank you kindly, Poppet. She's a sweet little snowberry, that one, giving you reasons to get away. Must get it from her father.
What do you mean, reasons to?
Those boys have been picking on you again, haven't they? Baenor and the other one, Jorgen.
Aye. Them and my brother. Pa left last week. Said Thonir is grown enough to work the mill himself now. And look after me. He doesn't. Not that last part. He works the mill just fine.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know where he went?
Windhelm?
Ah. Well, it's a good thing his little girl is so strong, then. You'll be all right, Urdi. Come by whenever you need.
Thank you, Argy, but I'm not strong.
Child, I found you wandering the marsh when you were a girl of barely 9. You survived all that. And it's a damn good thing, too, otherwise your father would have skinned those boys' parents alive.
I know, but that's not the kind of strong I mean. I can't even fight Jorgen, let alone Baenor. I tried. He just laughed at me.
Now don't tell me you were out there trying to throw your paws around, little bear.
I might have been.
But that's no way for someone like you or me to be fighting. You're far too clever for that, and I say clever with all the weight my mother and her mothers taught me to give it.
You mean clever like studying spell tomes all day? Like those wizards up at Winterhold?
No, Poppet, I mean the clever craft. The old ways. Handed down from mother to daughter and grandfather to grandson. Sometimes fading, sometimes reborn and repurposed, but still something with older roots than even that college.
I thought true Nords didn't do fancy magic. That's what Baenor keeps saying anyway.
And you're just gonna listen to him?
Of course not. Baenor's an idiot.
Good lass. Don't believe everything you hear, Urdi. Even from me. Even from the old stories. We're all just trying to understand things, and all of us have our own ways of doing it. Some of it gets jumbled after a while.
I think Baenor and Jorgen could stand to at least try to understand more. They just think they're right because that's what their mothers told them.
It happens. Don't let it bother you, Urdi. Always try to listen for what they're not saying out loud.
What do you mean?
I mean, them picking on you constantly says a lot about how confident they are. They're going for you. Not the older boys. You.
Well, Hrogar would bloody their noses if they picked on him.
So, what does that tell you about them?
Argy, if you're trying to tell me they're picking on me because they like me...
No, dear. They're too scared to pick on anyone else, because if they do, they'll get their own fears proven to them. But they're not all that strong themselves. They're scared, Urdi.
But not of me. How do I make them scared of me?
And maybe you can't. But just being able to see what they're doing for what it is, that they're taking out whatever's going on in their heads on you instead of dealing with it, might help you walk a little taller when you go back. We'll get to your alchemy lessons soon, Poppet, but I've got something else that might help.
Oh?
That man you ran into on your way in. He's a friend of mine. He left this with me. For you. A book about the old dragon language by one of his colleagues.
Why would he leave that? And for me?
I mentioned your friends back in Morthal and your talent with herbs. He said, if she wants a good way to unsettle them right back, speaking in dead languages usually does it for me.
What, like magic words?
Maybe. Or maybe he just thinks you could use something else to do besides tinker with reagents. Gonna miss that old idiot.
Is something wrong? He's not dying or something, is he?
No, dear girl. He's retiring to Hammerfell. I'm happy for him. It's just hard sometimes, saying goodbye to an old friend. That's enough yammering from me. Mother Wolf blessed you with a keen nose, Urdi. Let's put it to good use while we can,
Don't take this the wrong way. You seem uncomfortable being here.
I know. I just can't live in town anymore. Not after everything. Everyone hates me anyway, Sonir included. He's just so angry all the time now. At me. Like I could have kept Pa from getting himself killed in this stupid rebellion. And with your aunt gone, I just can't stay. I don't want anyone else to see me like this. They'll tear me apart.
I wish I could go with you. I keep hoping this is another vision. That it's not real. It's difficult sometimes. Here, I want you to have this.
Her hat? But Ikrod.
I insist.
Thank you. This means... Well, you know how much this means to me.
You'll be all right on your own?
I will be. I survived the marsh when I was barely 9. They want to call me Troll-Friend. I'll give them a reason to. Sister Hawk, may your words give shape to my purpose. He wo drun zu fas, he wo drun aran, korav zu ark bovul, bolav zu drem. He wo span di salo, he wo drun ni aran, korav zu ark siv anfadom, an brina. Ark al nust sivas, hi korav ol sunvar kosti fadon. Al zubonal nin ol dizema. Al niak. Here goes something. Oh, hello. Huh. I think it worked. Got to get in out of this cold, though. Well, as in as I can. What's this? An old mask. After years of searching, I finally managed to track the wooden mask to a merchant in the Rift. He's held it for nearly 20 years, he says. What is this? Bromjunar, the ancient ruins of Labyrinthian. Something about dragon priests? Something about the old dragon cult. Labyrinthian, that's here. Dragonwald, Farrelhost, Highgate. I know where that is. What is this supposed to be? Al hevnarakil evenar nalstrun.